Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Joanne, and I am just going to jump in and do some hand lettering because I've not worked on this in a couple of weeks. I'm still working on my junk journal. Y'all, I clear every time I'm ready to start on that journaling thing. It's like, oh, you need this. And the things that I've been saying I'm not going to buy, those things keep looking me in the face. And it's like, oh, okay. The last thing you want to do is get into a project and you need to do a thing like punch a hole so you can add a tassel or some type of bling or beads or something like that to the spine of your book. And you ain't got no way of putting the hole in there, or you ain't got the little fasteners, they call them eyelets, listen, all kinds of things and everything like that. So I was like, you know what, I'm not ordering this stuff. And the more I say I'm not ordering it, the more it just tells me you're not ready. And it's like, how many things you got ordered before you really start? That's where I'm at. So I just ordered these things and I just like, okay, now we got to wait for this to come. So just keep doing something. And, I don't really know what else, y'all. I just said I haven't been doing any lettering, and let me just jump in and do some lettering because, like, this is just plain ABC caps, and I ain't really know what to do with that, so I skipped it because look all these pages of doing that. And I did this one, which you can't tell because, the thin paper means that you need to do this with pencil or pen or something like that. I don't really know. But I thought my markers is always better. So these are the pages I've already done. And here we go with some more of these caps with these great lines and things. Like I made the little teeny notebook in case, you might didn't see it. Just a little teeny notebook. I was doing those letters like this over here. See? This is where this book was inspired. After I did all of these, I was like, oh, okay. All these single pages led to this little teeny book. And I was like, okay, let me just, go ahead and do something since I was able to, practice all the way across the page like this. And it's so many pages until you get to Z. And so, I'm bore y'all to death with all of these capital letters. So we just skipped all over them. And sometimes when I'm sitting in here and don't know what I want to do or something, then I just work on that kind of stuff. So yesterday I was looking at this, right? And when I was looking at this, I was thinking about, okay, well, why haven't somebody thought about, this is a good way to, practice how to get your swerves and things together, so that you can know how to do this right here, But they didn't ask me. So, we just got to practice with a light color marker and then, come together with how they did it. But this is all the practice you'll get because, it's just not really in the book for you to really try. And this is why I don't do a lot of lettering, because for me it's wasting paper. Like I can use, I guess, a composition notebook or something if this is all I'm going to do. But it's so many things to actually keep at, that I don't have time to just sit and practice lettering all the time. Like if that was truly my passion and I do love it, then I probably would have put, so much more time into it. But it is really hard, in my opinion, to unlearn a thing. So I do what I can with that, and then I just let the rest go because, it's very difficult to undo a thing that you've been doing, almost by habit or nature or whatever. So I thought, it would have been cool if we had something to help us, the ones who don't know how to do this stuff. But it wasn't there. But they're showing you make that, then come out here and make that, and then come up here and make that. and go across there. Now let's loop them together. And I saw a short today where somebody was making their letter, and then they was making this letter, then they kind of scribbled it in. You know, they did it spaced out, and they just scribbled it in just like that, and it came together. And I said, oh, okay, that might be a cool way of doing it, the way people know how to bounce this letter out and stretch it and make an E and stretch it and make a T. And then, you know, I don't know how to do that either. I've been working on it in my mind, but honey, I ain't get it. Yeah, I ain't got the concept now. So we right here, and we're going to just do some fun things in here or something like that, and, you know, get on with the next thing, because I don't really know what to do. But, you know, when I'm thinking about my journal books that I'm so deeply into at this stage, I just be like, I got to keep, you know, some shorts going, because it's just, I think, right, because this is where I got my subscribers, through my shorts. Now that don't look like nothing like that, but you know, let's try again. That's all we can do. Let's try it again, and let's go it on all the way out here. But you know, I don't know how to do this stuff, y'all. I'm just saying, we're working on it as we go. Give it a little try, because for me, it's just, you know, your own regular handwriting. Come on in here and try and go around here some kind of way. You know, it's not that I'm not interested. I am interested. It's just a hard thing to do. It's hard. Let's get a black. I'm sorry, my chair is moving up against this. I should try and set it down, and it's leaning. I didn't even realize it. But, you know, I don't know, y'all. I'm just trying to do a little lettering here. And shadowing absolutely frustrates me, because I just don't get it. And when I be looking at other people who kind of do it in slow motion for us, so we can try and get it, I be saying, oh, they don't really get it either. But, you know, some people really got it down packed, and, you know, others of us, we got to keep trying. And I don't put a whole lot of effort in it, because I be getting so upset. I really do. I be like, I don't know how to do this stuff. Like, I don't know how to do this stuff. And it be really taking me there. Let's see if we can try it like this. And they be saying that you have to stop and take the pen off of the paper. And I be like, okay, well, I got to work on that part, because I don't have that down packed either. So I guess that's kind of like a calligraphy idea right there. Okay, I'm not real sure, but we, you know, working on it. Listen, I be telling myself, just do what you know how and let it go. That's it. I used to say to myself, like, write your own lettering and just do your own handwriting, and let that be what you're doing, and people will like that. And I was like, but don't nobody want to watch me write Whitney or something like that. So I've been looking at all these things, and I was wondering, am I going to try to work these out or what? And I was wondering, well, how they get this like this? Maybe they have some type of pen that's designed like these highlighters. See how that is? It has a hole or plastic in the middle. Thought it was a hole, but it's a plastic. And so, you know, I don't know. But maybe it's like black and a spacer, and that's how it comes out like that. Could be that they just did it like faux calligraphy. Looks really good though. And, you know, this is what this is here. So I didn't really know what to do with this right now. I just said I'm going to try to do some lettering, but I'm showing y'all what's here because that's that. And I wasn't sure what this is right here. This is some kind of grid paper, I guess. And they want you to create your own unique style. And that's what I was saying. Maybe I was going to just do my own handwriting, my own regular handwriting. And I was like, well, okay, let's try that. So let's see what's on the back of this. Miss Eleanor Rose. So I guess that must be Eleanor Roosevelt. And they stopped right there with Miss Eleanor Rose. I'm not real sure what's happening there. But you do get a little bit of this fancy stuff here. It said try it on your own. So let's try it. Let's trace it. And see how it turns out. Okay. Now, it looks like this. And this. And this. Okay, but maybe that's got to drop down beneath the line and up and up. Not sure if I got it, but okay. Let's try it again. Okay, maybe that's it. Okay, let's try another one. This one goes up a little and there. Let's see. Up a little, there. Okay, we might have that a little bit. I ain't sure. It looks like it's, you know, not stretched out enough. Let's see. Okay. Maybe pull the tail around a little bit more. All right. Let's try this one. Now this one I was like, okay, go around. Okay. I tried to think about how they was going with this. All right, let's see. Down like a C, up, loop, out like a T. Okay, let's try to open it up a little bit. Okay, that might be kind of it. Maybe. I don't know. What y'all think? Okay, let's get one more. All right. All right. Now this is some kind of fancy L here. It's a fancy schmancy L. Let's do it in yellow. And we'll just come back and trace it in black or something. I don't know which way to start. Let's try it this way. I can't even see. Alright, it's like an L. Alright, so maybe I can do that because I know how to make an L. Okay. That's what it looked like to me, an L. So it's way back here. Okay. Now let's go trace it. Oh, but pop down a little bit. Let's try it again. Okay, and one more. Okay, somebody out front talking in front of my door. I don't know why they're right there, but perhaps they're next door. This one is one I wanted to try. I started counting the boxes. It's 3, 3, and 1. So 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we got those 3 and 3, and this one. You know, we can't use that one unless it's be an empty box on the end, something like that. So I said, okay, we'll try this. I didn't really see what this really was, but you know, somebody came up with their handwriting, I think, and you know, somebody thought it was cool. I'm not real sure what to make of it. I still can't make it the way they did, but I tried. Let's see. Okay, let's put an X here, and let's try it again. Down here. That looks alright, I guess. And now let's try it at the top. I think it's cool that somebody knows how to write like this, but me, I would forget that I'm supposed to be doing that like that. I just know I would forget it. Alright, let's see. Okay. Alright. So we did that. Let me just put something in here so this doesn't look like, you know, just a letter X in between, but now it looks like, you know, something to separate it. That's where I'm at with the thought. Let's just separate it. I need those kind of things for my thinking. Help me separate what's happening there. I did this. You can see I already tried this one. I was like, oh, okay, maybe I can write words and do something like that. I wasn't real sure. Let's try another word. This is practicing lettering. And I guess you can just come in there and use some dots. I'm not sure how it would look if I did this on a YouTube short. They might think I'm trying it. But you can see that somebody has this in a book for me to practice. And then if I did this, you know, I might not get any views for it. Because they'd be like, okay, so what is that? But somebody did it right here. It said grab 2 different colors, one light and one dark, to switch things up on this one. Use your light color to write your word in thick letters. Mine weren't so thick. Then add a dot line inside in your dark color. It's like, okay. So I don't really know. Let's try another set. Let's see if we can do with a dark. Let's see. I used green. Let's use orange and pink. That's kind of a cool combination. All right, orange and pink. We should use the pink. All right, let's word with today. We'll try to make it nice and thick. Today. All right. Okay. And then I already used that orange, but I mean, let's just come together with it and see. All right. That don't look too bad. It's kind of cool. I guess it would be cool if you had like a nice phrase and you did it with a nice phrase and maybe 3 different sets of colors and dots. Maybe that would work. I don't really know. But that was that. And I was looking at this last night, so I said maybe I'll come back today and try and do some lettering of some sort. I don't know what none of this is supposed to be. You got to try to write this stuff yourself. Okay. Here goes some more of those letters. Let's try this. I ain't going to do with this bouncy stuff. You know, I probably can't. All right, let's try it. Be brave, Joanne. Just be brave. Okay? Let's be brave. Let's use this green and be brave. Come in. Okay. And we're going to try to do it one letter at a time. Okay? I'm going to use the same one. I'm going to come down here and be brave. Okay? And then Okay, let's use what they call like rainbow colors. Okay, in and around, stop. Okay, in and around and stop. All right, let's try this. Okay, this comes over top the E, out, around, thick. Okay, let's try it. Around, loop, thick. Okay, now my E don't touch. Now here comes that draw it in idea. Okay, because I don't know. All right, now let's go back with green and pick that up and go in and stop. All right, and let's pick that up and come in and stop. I gotta put my dot somewhere. Okay, now what color we need now? Come on, we're on pattern, green, blue. Okay, now let's go with, pick this up, then come around, come in thick, up. Okay, I forgot to trace, right? Because I'm so busy focusing on the eyeing of what's happening here. Okay, then we need this pink. Come down thick and up, then around in a loop. All right, so come down thick and come up around in a loop. Okay, and then we come out, not touching, it's not connected. Okay, all right, so let's come out, around, down thick, up thin. All right, that didn't come out too bad, I don't think. All right, so now that we got that, let's go in. All right, so all letters down are wide. And then, okay, and then we're coming around here. I'm going down wide, around, down wide, around. Okay, see that shaky hand? Okay, now we come out and thick around, and then back up. Okay, and then we come around here, like so, and thick, and up. And then we come up and thick and around. And then we come in here and around and thick lines, okay? Then we come up and we're going to come back down thick and up around, okay? And then we're coming out and thick and up. Not bad. Looks okay. All right, so we'll trace that, but this is simply all right. That's kind of how that is. We can make this a little bit thicker. All right, and we'll trace that. Just tracing in pink. All right, and then we gotta do something here. We're gonna use one color. What color? Blue. Let's use blue. Okay, so I'll put this pink up and this green, and we will use blue all the way through. All right. All right. Now these great loops. All right. Let's see if we can get it. All right, here we go. Be brave. All right, let's go. We didn't trace that. Let's trace that. See, did that? Forgot about this. But that's because I had this down here. I made that one. You can't really see it, but it's all right. All right, good. All right, let's try this blue. Be brave. All right, let's look at it. Come around, up, click down, up, click down, up. Not good. Not good. But that's what we got. We're just going to go ahead and trace this bouncy letters too. Okay? This is bouncy letters. And I'm sure mine is not going to come out. I don't even know how they made this. They made that come out. I'm sure it was all with stop writing and pick up the point. All of that and that's happening. That's what I mean. It's hard to undo something you've been doing all your life. Okay? So we will try. We come down thick, up, loop, out, down thick, up, down thick, up, down thick, up, down thick. Okay, now they probably came from over here all the way out here like this, down like that. And let me see that F out. Okay. All right, now let's go get our lines and make those downstrokes nice and dark, because that's what that should look like. And then we'll go back and get the black. And then this one comes down here. And then this one. I bounced that out a little bit, and that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Okay. I maybe should have dropped it down some more. I was afraid of the edge. Well, it's okay. All right, so that's about how that's going to be. And now we're going to just come in here and try to bring it in together. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Came off of the blue. But there you go. It's not too bad, I don't guess. I guess it's okay. I guess it's okay. I got a little shaky hand happening over here. They talk about that in lettering. You got to relax so you don't have shaky hand. Okay. That's all right. We did something. Put the date on here. All right. And let's see. Let's go back and date this. 10/31/23. Because I ain't really sure And this one here I did last night and today. So we'll just put 1031 23 on here, and that's fine. And now we're done. Like, I always want to color this page here. I always want to, but maybe I won't. And I don't know if I'm gonna do anything else in here. Let me grab this doodle book while we're right here. How long have we been here? 30 minutes is fine. I'll get the doodle book and show y'all this right quick. This book I bought. I think I did a video about it. And I've been trying to learn some of this stuff in here. So many things to read. And I was trying. And I had some pretty cool try-out pages where I was basically just trying to learn this page here. Just trying to do this. And I even took out one of my good books and named it my doodle book, because I need to learn how to do this stuff, and I wasn't so good at it. I just try to really copy what I saw here. So, you know, like this seems simple to somebody. Like, okay, it's just loops. And it's like, it is just loops, but they put a bow in between that loop. So I'm not sure what that was, but, you know, I tried to do this, like, you know, coming up here. And I imagine that's like that. And then keep going with the loops. Okay, and then come in here and do this and that. And put one there and one there. I guess that's how I saw that. And I wasn't sure. But that's where I was with it. Okay. Let's do these brown zigzags, which seem very simple. It's like it's nothing. And then they got some blue waves right here. And they kind of go here. I mean, some of the just simplest things you think are really not that simple. Then they have snow here. Okay. And then they have rain. And I guess anybody can do it. But you can't do it on the short, because a short doesn't give you enough time to do it. Then you have this umbrella, and this is like a triangle or something. And then they just put this and this there. And they gave it a letter J. Okay, but you still got to know how to do this fast enough on a short. And you have to practice so you can get it going some kind of way for yourself. Okay, then we got this Starlight Mint sun. That's what I call that, a Starlight Mint sun over there. I was like, okay, so they did something like this, which is nothing, right? And then they just gave it some sun rays. That's what I thought it was. I mean, I don't know if that's what it is, but that's what I saw it like. Okay, and now, let's see. This is a cloud bubble. I'm trying to, keep it in with the whole page of how they use the colors. And then they got a V right there. And then that, I'm not sure. We working on it, y'all. We working on it. Okay, we got a lollipop in the middle somewhere like this. Okay. And that comes back to itself. Put some yellows in there. Try not to blend them all together and make them bleed. Okay. And give it a brown stick and a blue bow. That's what they did. And the bow comes out of 2 triangles. I seem like I know how to do something a little bit when it comes to, you know, tracing. Just look at it and try and come together with it. That's what I do with my images when I'm trying to draw from Google Images. Here's another zigzag line. It's coming all up here. Let's just bring that in here. And truly these stars gonna look mighty because I don't know how to make a star. Okay, I don't know how to make a star. All right, and then they have like this kind. And mine, something always is going on with the feet, or you can't get that other arm together. But I guess that's okay. We need another one right here. All right. Like that. All right. Put a little yellow inside of it. That's what they did. Okay. And we're not making it exact, but I am trying to, you know, just show you this page that I tried to make before. That was a disaster. And that one is kind of not it either. But that's what we got. Okay. Now we need a little blue one. Star up here. You know, somebody else might be liking this page. Like, you know, I could never do that. There's no way I could look at that. I could trace it. Then they call this makeup pretend cursive. Makeup, you know, make fake cursive script. That's what they called it. And I caught myself trying to make it. And I guess, you know, this is how I would try to make that. You know, somebody like a baby. A little kid trying to write it. Okay. Now, this is some lettering like what you call like when they put them borders and things like this. And it'd be like the, and I could not get that bottom piece. I don't know what that is. And then I said, okay, make it like a cursive S. I guess. Something like that. Okay? That's what I was trying to make. Now, this boat must be moving across the water. Maybe y'all can see it. You know, I don't know. This is burgundy. I thought that was brown. So this is a triangle. Like so. And then they brought that down. And then they did like this. Okay? All right, and then they put some yellow lines on one side. Okay, and then they got some wind, I guess. They're supposed to be telling us that this thing is taking off and going on down the stream. Okay? Now we're coming on up here with this ladder. I don't know if it was a ladder or a train track. I imagine there's a train track when I look at this page over here. But it looked like a ladder from over here. I wasn't sure. Okay? So let's try and come in here somewhere because we're running out of space. And it's like, who can't do this? Well, some people can't. Some people can't. Like me, I don't really know. Okay? Now, this pattern thing I tried to do, and I didn't get that thing together. Let me see. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines down, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines across. That's like a calendar. I know because I made a lot of calendars. Let's see. 5 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 7 down. Right? No, I did it wrong. It's 7, 6, 7. And then 5 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then they said make a pattern. I didn't even make the pattern right. I was like, you're not focused. Okay. I couldn't get that thing together because maybe I had my lines together. So I got it now, I think. Okay. I think I got it now. It matters where you put your lines if you have enough lines. And I guess that's where I got mixed up because I didn't have enough lines. But some people, this is all they do. They always doodling in any type of situation. They carry a notebook. They doodle on, as they say, napkins, paper, receipts of all kind. And this is what they do. You know, it's kind of like other people quilting or people doing puzzles. This is what some people do all the time, is doodle. And for somebody like myself that's inexperienced and don't know how to do it, it's frustrating because you be trying to do this. I be trying to do this on shorts and it don't even work out. Now, what is that supposed to be? A triangle with a building? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that is, but we're going to put one right here. And it looks like it's maybe a door, but it also looks like it might be bricks, kind of like what we just did with this pattern. So then you could fill in every other one, you know, like that. And that's kind of what that looks like. All right. And then they said like a pattern. I said, okay. And this is just simple lines. All right. So we'll get us orange. And it looks like little V's. I don't know. And then red ones. And then 2 blue straight lines. Okay. And then this looks like a double orange line or triple. Very close together. And then a purple line of these or something. You know? That's kind of what that looks like. And voila. Voila. All of that. The only thing I didn't do is that banner. And I've been watching that for a couple of days, trying to see how they do this on different shorts. I've saved it, and I still wasn't able to get it the way that it appears. Okay, let's see. I know where it's at. All right, and then see, I can follow that. Then you come out here and make like a M, but that's down here somewhere. I don't even know. They curve it out like that. I don't know how to do it. Okay, I keep trying to do that. So it's like that is here, then curve a line here and come out there, and then bring this up here and make the M and come in. Oh, I guess that's how you do it. Okay. That might look all right. I might have to practice that and see if I got it, because I don't know. But it kind of looks like it a little bit. Kind of. But this side is truly messed up. because I guess it was supposed to come down here and go backwards like this, and then put a line in there, and then bring this over. Okay, well, I messed that one up, so that's the kind of thing I'll be talking about, okay? So this is, you know, what I be trying to do, come together with something like this sometimes. And I bought this book, and surely I was glad that I got it at the price I did, because these cost about 15, 14, 15, 17. This was a $12.99 book, but some of them 15 and 16 and 14.95 on Amazon. And I found this one in the used section, and it said $2.85 or something like that, and they said it was used. So I don't know, it teaches you all these different things in here, you know, and I don't really know. I just was looking for stuff that could teach me how to do this. But then it got here, you know, it said year-round stuff. I drew all of these things on here. The only thing I didn't draw was that girl on top of this fruit, but I did do the fruit. And I didn't do this or this. But all the rest of this stuff I tried. I didn't do him either. I didn't do this or this or this, or that girl on top of that fruit. I did the fruit, but not the girl. And I tried all of these other ones. And I said, okay, we can't post that. So that's the end of this video. I hope somebody got something out of it that was like, oh, okay, well, that was interesting. And maybe you will comment, like, subscribe. Maybe you're already a subscriber. And if you are, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful to have you. And if you have not subscribed, perhaps you'll consider and think about it. And I'm going to post this, and we'll see. Sometimes it gets good views and sometimes not. But we keep going over here. We keep trying something and see what we can do to make our audience happy with the little bit of entertainment that I offer them. Because that's all I have is a little bit of creativity that I'm trying over here. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the things that I can try and that I do try, because sometimes I get a lot of love and the people will be giving me a thumbs up. So maybe you'll give me a thumbs up, and I'll be happy about that too. And if not, keep viewing, keep stopping by when you want, and I hope that something will catch your eye and you'll be happy with what you see here. Thanks again. Have a good one.